start laying down, centering ourselves on the mat from head to toe and from right to left. I don't happen to have a mat, but if you happen to have a mat, great, all the better. We're gonna be doing a core workout right now. So just make sure you're getting yourself nice and centered. And it's a tendency when we do Pilates core work that we can get caught up in our necks. So let's just take a second before we begin to look right and to the left. Breathing into any tension you might be holding on to. Go as quickly or as slowly as you might need. A few more breaths, just becoming aware of any tension, trying to release it with your breath. Good, then bring the head to the center. Draw the knees up to face the ceiling. Feet will stay flat on the mat. Now we're going to do some arches and tucks to find kind of our transverse abdominis and get us set up for the rest of the work to come. As we inhale, we arch, our lower back leaves the mat. Look, there's going to be a big space between the lower back and the mat. Little chipmunk could crawl through your hand. And then as you exhale, go in the opposite direction. Press your lower back deep into the mat. There's no space. Your hand couldn't get through if it wanted to. And we're just going to keep going back and forth for a while. Inhale, nice and deep, arch, big space between your lower back and the mat. Exhale, tuck it under. And when you exhale, really try to get all the air out of your lungs. Inhale and exhale. It's like you've been laughing too hard and you run out of air and you feel your abdominals engage at the end. We'll do it a few more times. Just get set up, make sure your hands are on your hips. Inhale and exhale, looking under. Last time, inhale, arch, and exhale to tuck. Then we're gonna find a neutral position somewhere in between those two extremes. There should be a slight space between your lower back and the mat. Just a couple fingers could crawl through, but your abdominals are still pulling in and up. And then as you exhale, curl up the head, neck, and shoulders, and just check out what that looks like in your body. Inhale and exhale, deepen. Inhale and exhale, curl up half an inch more. Last time, inhale and exhale. And then release your head, neck, and shoulders. Hug your knees into your chest real quick. Get another little stretch for your lower back before we get into the heavy abdominal work. We're gonna do the 100 series just to get our blood flowing. Good. So we'll tabletop the legs with your knees directly over your hips to start. Your arms are long at your side. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. You're up to the tips of the shoulder blades. And then with our breath, we start to pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really make sure that your inner thighs are hugging together. So it's very active in all the parts that you even think you might not need. 2 more times. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now extend your legs to the high diagonal if you're comfortable with this. If you're not, you can stay tabletop, totally fine. 2 more sets, make sure those inner thighs are still hugging nice and tight. Last time, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Curl up half an inch more. Inhale, exhale, deepen the position. Lengthen those arms. And then relax, hug your knees into your chest. Look side to side, take a little bit of a neck break. That was just to get the blood pumping, get ourselves warmed up. I'm gonna be doing a lot of ab work, a lot of core work for this 20-minute workout session. I'll be doing another one. It's mostly glutes and hamstrings. So we'll check that out if you're interested. Now you're gonna have your arms a little bit wider. They're not gonna be exactly to your side. They're not gonna be higher than your shoulder, just right here in this sweet spot because it's gonna really support you. We're gonna be doing some toe taps now. Make sure your hips are down, your rib cage is down, and you still have that little space between your lower back and the mat for your chipmunk. We'll tabletop our legs. This time you're gonna have a little separation. Make sure your knees are over your hips. As you inhale, you're gonna point your right toe down as far as you can before you feel like you're about to move the back. And exhale, use your low abdominals and your hip flexors to bring it back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep trying to get all the air out of your lungs as you exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. A few more times. Again, really keeping your hips and your rib cage connected to the mat and leaving a slight space between lower back and the mat, and you don't want any of that shape to change. All the movement is below the hips. One more time each side. One more time right. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last time, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Quick hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. This should wake up your lower back to feel nice too. Now we're going to do double legs. So both legs are going to lower and lift. Your range of motion will probably be much smaller because once we add the weight of the extra legs, our back is going to want to change, but again, you want to keep it in control of the core. And little wide stance. Inner thighs are now hugging together nice and tight. Knees are over your hips. You want to make it exactly a 90-degree angle. Imagine that somebody could have a tea party on your shins. And then inhale, lower the legs. And exhale, lift. Only lower as much as you can before you feel the body shifting. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Really keep it in control. And last one. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself another little rock side to side. If you need to get your ankles involved, just roll them out and keep them active. Whatever you need to do to fight the quarantine fatigue. Good. Just seeing how we are on time as well. Beautiful. So the next up, we're going to be doing some knee changes. There's a couple different variations, but I'll keep it very basic because we'll have a bunch of varying levels watching this. So legs are tabletop to start. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Both hands go to the right knee, and your left leg extends to the high diagonal. Elbows and shoulders are wide, and you're trying to pull your knee as close into the chest as possible. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, switch the legs. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, switch. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, switch. Exhale, deepen. One more time. Inhale, switch. Exhale, deepen. Now we flow. Inhale, change. Inhale. And exhale, change, exhale. Inhale, change, inhale. Exhale, change, exhale. Inhale, change, inhale. Exhale, change, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, change, inhale. Exhale, change, exhale. Last one, then we're going to increase it. And then hands go to the back of your head and you keep switching the legs and increase your speed if you're comfortable. Change and change. Don't forget to breathe. Change, 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 change for 3 and 2. And 1, relax. Hug your knees into your chest. Take advantage of the neck break. Again, if we're used to not using our abs, our neck is going to want to take over and overcompensate, but that's going to cause you more irritation in the long run. Really just keep it isolated on the abdominals and take advantage of the neck breaks whenever I give them, which I like to give them frequently between exercises. Next up, we're going to do what's called double leg stretch. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to start in the small ball position. Our hands are by our ankles. First, we're just going to isolate the arms. Then we'll just isolate the legs, and we'll do the exercise, a full exercise a few times. Inhale, your arms come to your ears. Exhale, circle around and in. Make sure there's nothing around you. Inhale, and exhale, circle around and in. Pause. We're just going to keep the arms here now and practice what the legs do. Inhale, extend the legs to the high diagonal. Exhale, contract the abs to bring them in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring them back in. Now we're going to combine those 2 movements. As we inhale, we expand through our fingertips and our toes. Exhale, contract, get nice and small. Inhale, get as wide as your room. Exhale, get smaller. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, wide. Exhale, small. Inhale, get wider. And exhale, smaller. 2 more. Get all the air out of your lungs. Last one. And relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a little neck break. Do whatever you need to do to kind of keep the body warm. I'm going to be doing some scissoring action next. So, legs straight up to the ceiling at a 90-degree angle. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Grab hold of the back of the right thigh if you have tight hamstrings, or if you're flexible and you can keep the leg straight, grab hold of the back of the right calf. Whatever is comfortable to you. You're going to drop the other leg, the left leg, to the high diagonal, and we're just going to pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, switch. Keep your elbows and shoulders wide, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, and switch, pull, pull, switch. Then your hands come stacked palm over palm, the back of the neck, and keep switching the legs. Switch, switch, switch. Increase the speed if you're comfortable. Switch and switch and switch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. We're almost there. And by that I mean we're halfway there. Take advantage of the break. This next one, we get a choice as well. If you felt earlier in the toe taps, that's these, that you couldn't really control your back, then you can make a diamond shape like this with your hands. Place your hands underneath your pelvis, and your legs will come straight up to the ceiling at a 90-degree angle. And what we'll do is we'll inhale, lower for 3. Exhale, lift the legs back up for 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. If you felt you were in a lot of control before and you want more of a challenge, you can stack your hands palm over palm at the back of the neck, curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So whatever feels comfortable to you, whether your hands are underneath your tushy or they're stacked palm over palm, I'll switch back and forth between the two. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower, 2, 3, and exhale, lift. You want to keep that timing. Lower, 2, 3, exhale, lift. One more time, lower, 2, 3, and exhale, lift. Now let's reverse the breath. We're going to lower for 1, contract to lift, 2, 3. Lower for 1, lift, 2, 3. Feel the resistance on your way up. Lower for 1, lift, 2, 3. As long as you can control it. Lower for 1, lift, 2, 3. Last time, lower for 1, lift, 2, 3. Hug your knees into your chest once again. Give yourself a little rock. Take advantage of a neck break. Again, whatever you need to do here. We have a few more exercises left for this abdominal series where we're lying on our back before we do some more stuff. And they're all going to be pretty extreme. You're going to get the internal and the external obliques involved, as well as the transverse abdominis, which is what we've just been doing. The first thing that we're going to do is tabletop our legs. Once again, knees over our hips, hands stacked palm over palm at the back of the neck. Curl up the head, neck, and shoulders in the center while you're in tabletop. First, we're just going to use precision in tabletop. Then you lift and twist over to the right side. Try to get your armpit to your knee, not just the elbow to knee. Stay wide. Stay up in tabletop, and then lift and twist to the other side, going painfully slow. Up in table, and lift and twist. And table, and lift and twist. Table, and now this time as you lift and twist, extend the left leg in opposition. Find table in the center, and lift and twist over to the opposite side, still armpit to knee. And center, and lift and twist. Center, lift and twist. Center, lift and twist. And center, and lift and twist. Center, lift, and center, and twist, and center. Lift and twist and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center, 3, 2, 1. And lift and twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, center for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Take another little break here. Good. Let me adjust. For this next one, it might be easier for you to see from here. It's torture, but it's so good for you. It's like broccoli. So, the setup for this, all right, let me just try to make sure everybody can see me from here. Your left arm is going to be floating at your side about hip height. Both legs will be straight up to the ceiling at a 90-degree angle, either about hips distance apart or together like this. Your right arm is coming right out of your shoulder, and as you exhale, you're going to cross across the body to try to get your right fingertips towards your left toe, and then inhale, lower. No support from your left side. So cross across the body as you exhale, and lower. And cross, and lower. Cross, and lower. Cross, lower. Cross, really make sure your head, neck, and shoulders get lower all the way, and then you lift up again. And lower, lift, and lower. Try not to move your legs. Lift, lower. Last time, stay lifted, and we're going to pulse our fingers towards our toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to switch over to the other side. Make sure your right arm is floating hip height at the side. Your left fingertips are reaching across towards your right toes as you exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift all the way and lower all the way. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Try not to move the legs. Lift and lower. I know I'm cheating by accident. And lower. Do as I say, not as I do. Lift and lower. 2 more. Last one. Stay lifted and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Do whatever you need to do. We have time to take a quick stretch before we do some planks and other stuff to really work our cores and once again just fight that quarantine fatigue. So you're going to let your left leg extend long. Very close. Left leg extends long, right knee hugs into your chest, and we take some circles. Just imagining a little bit more space in your hip joint. It's like you're stirring a pot, and then reverse the circle whenever you're ready. Going as quickly or as slowly as you need, just about 5 circles in each direction. Then you're going to keep your left hand on your right knee. Right arm extends out to the side. Cross your right leg across the body. Keep looking back at your right hand and breathe into the twist. And exhale. Just imagine that your body is like butter and it's melting with every exhale. Just letting gravity do the work. Don't try to force anything to happen here. Take advantage of some freedom in the breaths. Last breath. And then bring that leg to the center. Give it another little twist. And then you're going to switch. Left knee comes in towards your chest. Right leg is long. Then we start taking circles. About 5 in each direction, then reverse the circle. And then keep your right hand on your left knee. Extend the left arm out to the side and cross your left leg across the body. Keep looking back at your left hand. Inhale and exhale. Just let yourself melt like butter into the mat. Inhale and exhale. Few more breaths, really taking advantage. Again, not trying to force anything to happen, letting gravity just press your body down. Feeling a little bit more space between each vertebra. And last breath, then you come towards the center and perfect. We have time for a couple planks. Yeah, a couple different variations on planks before we call it a night for this 20-minute workout or day, depending on what time you do it. I don't know. So you're going to have your hands stacked directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. Before we begin, we're going to take some cat-cows. As you inhale, you arch to look up towards the ceiling. And exhale, tuck and round your back, curving it as high as you can. Inhale, arch to look up. Exhale, tuck and round. One more cat and one more cow. Inhale, arch. And exhale, tuck and round. Then find a neutral position. Your abs are still very much engaged and supporting around your trunk. Your back is flat and stable like a table, like a child can have a tea party on your back. You're gonna start by extending your right leg out and extend the left leg to meet it. And we're just gonna hold in this plank. Nothing too crazy. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to do 2 slow Pilates push-ups. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. One more. And then hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right, bend the left. Take a cat, take a cow. And I'm going to adjust for this last plank too. We're going to do a little bit more of a variation. Make a fist with your right hand. Wrap your left hand around it. Extend the right, extend the left. So now we're on our elbows and we're gonna hold in a plank here. And then you're gonna sway your right hip slightly to the right and then to the left. And keep switching back and forth for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, find center and hold. And then right knee and left. If you want, you could take a child's pose, sending your knees away from you. Your tush goes over your feet. Breathe into this. So I have to let you go now. 20-minute workout. I hope you enjoy. Stay healthy.